we are leaving Selje behind. This is the island of Silja, which we visited and saw that monastery and so on. We are heading out a sound between Selja and a different island. I don't know the name of this one, it's rather big. But we are heading for the island up there. And that is the island of Shuld. That is the stop-off point for those who are rounding Stad. And we are not going to do that, but we're going to stop there for a night, I guess. And sail on further tomorrow. That's the plan for now. But the sailing is gentle and nice. The wind is going to wear a bit in an hour or so. So hopefully I timed it right. Because that's going to be very favorable for going to the island later on. I just need to clear this tip of the big island over here. So this is the scenery. Last time I updated you, we were right by that navigation marker. Don't know if you can see it, but it's there in that direction. And this is the area that we've been sailing in, and we have had quite a number of wind changes. So now, while I tried to make this recording, I had to do another one. But this is the island that we are visiting. The industrial site over here somewhere, that is Raudaberg. And this is the scenery around here. And it is quite nice. It's pretty much like sailing in a postcard. This is our approach. We have taken down the sails now. We just dropped the main and I haven't secured the stack back, but I think it's all good. So this is the little community that we are visiting. Over there is a mermaid sitting on a anchoring point. She was quite underdressed, so I figured it was better to just shoot her backside. Just because of YouTube's regulations. No, just kidding. It was quite cool sitting there guarding the harbor. But we are at Shuld. This is the harbor. There's the boat tied up. And yeah, I guess this is the public dock that the shuttle boats and so on dock at. And I'm pretty sure it's possible to anchor in the other end of the bay here, if you'd like to do that. See it? Great big stone wall to protect the boats in here. So I guess I'd say this is a really good harbor. Affordable to stay here. Water and electricity at the dock, I think. So we're all good. Yeah. So we are out for a hike, so I figured I could just shoot the landscape up here. So this is the scenery from one of the lookout points. That is Selje over there, and that's where we came from. The monastery is on the island in the background there. Probably can't see it. And this is the mainland of Stad, going out to the North Sea. So that is the point that you have to go past. There's a bit that we don't see, but mainly that is the direction. So yeah, this is the view. It is early in the morning, about 7 o'clock, perhaps not that early, but it's early enough. We are heading to a special sunbathing place, perhaps. It's supposed to be really beautiful today. and the weather is going to be perfect, but there's absolutely no wind, so it's going to be a motor. But to get there and to experience it in the best kind of weather, we're going to take the few hours of motoring. So we are heading out and getting there. So that's the point. Yeah. And here is that little mermaid sitting guarding the entrance on high tide. The rock that she sits on is below water, so she sits on a pedestal in the water. So that's quite cool. So as you can see, there is flat calm out. There's no wind today. It's going to be absolutely no wind all day. Forecast says so. Here we are, using the Volvo Penta instead of sails. But by all means, that's why we have it. Just don't use it much. So I'll focus on getting the fenders on board, and we're gonna just stop at Florø and do a last minute grocery run and set off again. So I'll give you an update when we pass Florø. We have left Florø and are now heading for our destination for today. The conditions from Florø and down would be rather good wind conditions for a gentle, nice sail. But I knew we were going into some difficult terrain, so I decided to motor. And also we are in a bit of a hurry, so we kept to the engine, and I'm so glad we did, because in between here there's so much current and so much swirling of the water that it would be impossible to sail. So yeah, not the reason why we didn't sail today, but I'm really glad we did use the engine instead, because this would have been impossible. So yeah, saved me a lot of hassle, so that's good. The scenery is fantastic up here, so I'm just enjoying that. And when we get into the next arm of the fjord, or the next like road crossing in between the islands here, we're going on the back side of Mangel on that. Then we are going to see if there is wind to sail, because I don't think there's going to be that much current there. I'm not really sure. We will see what happens. So yeah, I'll give you an update after we made the turn. Well, I can say that the view is sometimes a bit breathtaking. So yeah, this is quite amazing to see the mountains just rise up out of the ocean, like right over here. Climb to that altitude. That is quite amazing. Definitely like sailing in a postcard. It is amazing. The rock side, right around the corner here, there were rock climbers. So yeah. But look at this, amazing. When we were sailing a little bit closer, it was really daunting sailing right underneath. I tried to make a recording, but unfortunately it failed. So yeah, I had to make a new one. But here we are. This is really stunning. Well, as you probably can see, there is not any wind. We arrived here yesterday, just around 4 o'clock, and that was just as the sun came through the clouds again, and it really became a wonderful evening. We dropped the hook here. There was already 2 sailboats anchored. There's also a cove just a little bit further out. This is the most inner cove, but the cove furthest out has a dock in it, and yeah, it's like a cruiser's dock, I guess, with a little house on it and so on, that you can sit in and enjoy the evening with other people. But that dock was packed, and we went to the innermost harbor and dropped the hook there among 2 other sailboats, and later on in the evening a 4th sailboat came along. So in total 4 sailboats anchored here. In a squeeze, I guess we could fit 5. It's about 8.5 meters deep, I think I saw on the depth sounder when I dropped the anchor. Yeah, and it's been amazing. Right as we arrived, a little breeze picked up in here, and it blew for an hour, perhaps 2, and then it died gradually down. And the evening was perfect, and we went for a paddle, and yeah, it's a wonderful evening last night. So all of the motoring was totally worth it. We got here just in time for the good weather to hit, and that was the objective, because tomorrow the weather is turning, so it's going to be rain for about a week, according to the forecast. So we're gonna take our maximum advantage out of this this nice day here in this perfect little anchorage. I'm gonna bring the camera outside now and give you a look around. Isn't that nice? We're gonna stay here until tomorrow, and when the bad weather arrives, we leave.